Hi, let me introduce you a new musical instrument. It's called the drummer, and it runs on your Nintendo DS. You can play collaboratively with your friends, and you can play drums with your friends. I want to show you how it works. So what you can do is this. You download the software that we provide both for your Nintendo DS and for your computer, which is going to act as a server. Then, supposing that you have a program, let's say for the Mac, like Logic or GarageBand, then you can actually use this device to play the drums over there on your computer. The cool thing though is that not only you can play and customize your drums, but you can play collaboratively with your friends. So you have 10 friends with the same device, Nintendo DS, you all together can play it. So I will show you briefly how does the server works and how the actual interface that you play works. Here is my computer. I'm using a Mac, and particularly I'm using a Logic Pro right now. So you can see that the file that we provide you already gives you 12 tracks. 12 tracks, all of them which are set up for the rock kit for playing drums. Then you can just open the file that we provide for you, and in this case I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to use the drummer server version for the Mac. And when I open it, I have the drummer server popping up. What I need to do is simply just click it. It asks me for a valid port number, any number, like for example 6000 would be fine. And now this is acting as a server. The only thing I have to make sure now is that either I'm connected to a router using the wireless connection or the Ethernet connection, or I can use my computer behaving like a router. And in this case I create my own personal network. I will show in another video how to do that. So now this is configured, I'm ready to go. The only thing I have to do is have an instance of Logic Pro or GarageBand running in the background and my drummer server. So let me show you how can I use actually the drummer interface. So I get inside of my card, I get my code, drummer, it's gonna start up, skip the banner. Now he's looking for a wireless connection available. He asked me for IP number, the IP address number, so I insert my IP address. You might have a different one. And then I insert the port number, in this case 6000. So it's connecting, and this is the drummer. So how can I use it? It's very simple. It's a very simple combination of using your pen and the buttons, the left button here on the back and this button here. If you're left-handed, all the commands I will show for the left hand will work exactly on the right hand. So let me show you how the drummer interface works. For example, I can create my custom instruments of the drums with a simple selection of keys. In this case, clicking the L and then using the pen, I can drag and create different instruments. For example, I can create different tones. All of them have different size, corresponding to a different sound. I can create a snare, for example, or another type of snare. I can remove it. And so on, all the other instruments. I can set up as much as I want to configure them. I can, for example, create a hi-hat if I put them on another circle or behind. I can always delete them, change the volume, which corresponds a darker or lighter color. So you can take this and configure it as much as you want. Create your own set, depending how you feel comfortable with. And just play it. I can also record it using Logic, for example. And I can record different tracks for each one of the Nintendo DS that are connected. So this software is completely free, and I provide source and binaries, so just feel free to use it. You can download it at this address.